On Tuesday, General Fan Changlong visited 2 military bases in the U.S. West Coast state of California. He's due to visit another one in Texas on Wednesday before arriving in Washington, D.C. on Thursday to meet with the U.S. Secretary of Defense Ash Carter. On Friday, he'll also meet with officials from the White House and the State Department. He's a familiar face to many of them. Last month, General Fan met with the U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry upon his visit to Beijing. Now in the U.S., the Chinese general is leading the largest military delegation to visit the country since Xi Jinping became president of China more than 2 years ago. It also comes just 2 weeks before a major U.S.-China dialogue to be held right here in Washington, and just months before the Chinese leader is due here in the U.S.
It's a statement by sending the military leaders now that China really wants to have the President Xi's visit to be a tremendous success, as well as all of the other dialogues, strategic and economic dialogues that are going on. It's an affirmative decision by China.
General Fan's visit to the U.S. comes amid growing tensions between Washington and Beijing over Chinese activities in the South China Sea. The U.S. wants China to agree to international arbitration to resolve disagreements over the waters, while China says its maritime activities fall within its sovereign territory. The dispute at times has had a military overtone, casting a shadow over cooperative pursuits. Both sides say they don't want that to be the case.
China has used military-to-military communications as a signal of the degree to which they look to cooperation. And at different times, sometimes that has been cut back. To have this now is a signal that China says, look, we want to put the best possible environment for President Xi's visit. It's really important for China, important for the U.S. and for U.S.-China relations.
Well, no doubt the two sides will reiterate their positions as the week progresses. But experts say the high-level visit is a good sign that relations between the world's 2 largest economies are still on the right track. Rowie Rettenberg, CCTV in Washington.